In the last week, you heard about Draupadi's Swayamvar Sabha. You saw that a man whose name Draupadi doesn't even know, nobody knows, he was wearing a poor Brahmin's clothes, had completed the task that was given in the Swayamvar, that is lifting a bow, stringing it, and then a fish was stuck on the ceiling and one had to pierce the eye of the fish by just looking at the reflection, a man who had already done this. Now Draupadi, who had actually said no to Karna on the pretext of caste. Why on the pretext of caste? I've discussed in the last week. Draupadi, who had refused Karna, says yes to this man, whose name also she doesn't even know. Why? Because there's a popular belief that when Draupadi was in two minds, she looked at her Sakha. Her Sakha means her friend. He calls her Sakhi, she calls him Sakha. He looks at her Sakha, and Sakha nods his head. Now who is this Sakha? Draupadi's name is Krishna, and the name of her friend is Krishna. Both are dark in complexion, and both have a very strong bond. And the best thing is, there are some friends in life on whom we completely trust. We completely trust their judgment. Krishna or Draupadi trusted Krishna completely. And a nod from Krishna meant she could go ahead with this. So Draupadi, amidst a lot of show and pomp, garlands this man who was dressed in a poor Brahmin's clothes. After garlanding this man, like the societal rules, Draupadi gets ready to go to her in-laws. She gets up, comes to the court, bejeweled, has got flowers all over, and this man is ready to take her with him. As Draupadi starts following this man, 4 other Brahmins, who was also there in that court, gets up to walk along with them. And they slowly leave the palace and slowly walk out of the kingdom's area. But when they were walking out of the kingdom's area, one man was following them stealthily. It was Drishtadyumna, Draupadi's brother. He was instructed by his father to see where Draupadi is going, because nobody knew whom she has got married to. These men and Draupadi were getting inside a forest. The forest was getting denser and denser and denser and denser, and finally they come in front of a hut. One of these men knocks the door on the hut. A woman's voice from inside calls out, "Who is it?" And one of these men says, "Ma, just come and see what we've got for you." The woman from inside says, "I'm very busy. Whatever you have got, divide it amongst you." "I'm busy. Whatever you have got, divide it amongst you" meant Draupadi was the whatever they have got who needed to be divided amongst these 5 men. The woman inside has instructed. Everyone was frozen, standing in stunned silence. Drishtadyumna hears it, rushes back to his father and tells him everything. Draupadi's father, stunned completely, doesn't know what's going to happen to his daughter, his dear daughter who's come out of the fire. He makes a plan. He invites all these 5 Brahmins and their mother, who was actually the woman from inside the hut, to the kingdom of Panchal again. They all come. Again dressed in very poor, scanty clothes. And what Draupadi does is something we all do, I guess, to check whether a person is getting a little overwhelmed or not. Draupadi started showing off his wealth. Draupadi gave them very precious gifts, Drupad, gave them very good, like a lot and lot of gold coins, gave them great food, lovely stuff, to check whether these 5 brothers and their mother is getting overwhelmed or not. Surprise, surprise. All these 5 brothers and their mother was absolutely calm, almost unaffected, completely in fact unaffected by all that show. Drupad started wondering that what is it? And then finally, of course, Sakha, Krishna, finally reveals who these 5 men are and who is the mother. Well, these 5 men were the princes of Hastinapur, Pandavas, Yudhishthir, Bhim, Arjun, Nakul, Sahadev. It was Arjun who completed the task in the Swayamvar. It was Arjun whom Draupadi had garlanded. But now, after Kunti's instruction, all 5 of the brothers can divide Draupadi. Drupad says, this cannot happen. I mean, men can marry many women, but women marrying so many men doesn't work. But, well, the mother has said. So finally, when they were all, caught in a deadlock, they called on to Vyasdev. Now, Vyasdev was one person, he knew it all. He is the one who recited the Mahabharata. So, Vyasdev was asked to say that what needs to be done, what can be done to find out a way. Vyasdev says, yes, Draupadi can marry all these 5 men. So everyone was like, how? Vyasdev says that in her last birth, Draupadi was a Rishi Kanya, a Rishi's daughter, and she had prayed for a good husband. Now while she was praying to Mahadev, she had asked for a good husband 5 times. Mahadev came down on earth and said, you will get a good husband in your next birth, but you will get 5 good husbands. So according to what Mahadev had said, Draupadi will anyway get 5 husbands. And now it's Pandavas. Wow. Princes of Hastinapur. Imagine Draupadi's luck. So yes, Vyasdev has said Draupadi is supposed to get married to all 5 of these men. Now how? What will happen? How will she share her married life with all these 5 men? Simple. 1 year, 1 husband. Draupadi's fate was decided right from the beginning. From her garlanding, from her Sakha giving her his nod of approval, then in spite of her brother following her, the king, the sage and the other brothers, everyone decided that Draupadi will be divided among all these 5 men. But you know what? This woman, who actually did not have much of a decision to make in all this, could twist the events of Mahabharata in such a way that right from the beginning, all this, where she was just a pawn, was avenged. Because the greatest battle in Mahabharata, the Kurukshetra, was initiated because of something that had happened to Draupadi. Yes, this woman becomes a huge power center. Welcome to the world of Mahabharata. Enjoy the tale of Draupadi.